Welcome everybody. I am here today in the Flutterby Thicket. It's just down the path from the library on the Galligator Trail, and it's kind of this secret place that you can come and explore. And today I found, I don't know, maybe some fairies or some children who are here with us today, and they're going to listen to this story about Come to the Fairies' Ball by Jane Yolen. So this is a magical place, and you will have fun looking for the fairy houses. And then if you come to the library, we've gotten out all of our fairy books, so you can come and check out some books. So this is Come to the Fairies' Ball. Come one and come all, come great and come small, come winged and come wingless, bejeweled or ringless, come walking or riding, come gawking or gliding, come soaring or sliding. Come all to the fairies' ball. This looks like a good place to have the ball right here, doesn't it? Yeah. Invitations delivered in hovel and hall, in barnyard and arbor, in treetop and stall. I'm gonna move back so that our friends at home can see it too. They all read the same. And then what a tizzy, a flap, and a pother, a terrible that's a funny word, foofaraw. Can you guys say foofaraw? Foofaraw. Have you ever heard that word before? No. A foofaraw. A terrible foofaraw, swivet and bother. A twitter, a dither, oh my, what a rumble. A fret and a fuss and a fidget and a grumble. Where are my boots? And where is my crown? And please tell me, where is my spider web gown? Where is my top hat? Where's my lace? We've looked everywhere and they're not any place. So everybody's looking for all their things to bring to the ball. Have you looked in the closet and under the cat? We've looked there and we've looked where, and they're decidedly not. Have you looked in the wardrobe or next to the stairs? We've looked and our garb is not there. Have you looked in the bird nest or under the tree? That's not where our best garb is likely to be. Garb is another word for clothing. So they're looking for all the things they can dress up in. Oh! But there was one fairy. You see her there? Mm-hmm. There was one fairy whose dress was too torn from hanging a year on a prickly rose thorn. Oh dear. Then dressed in their finest, in cape, crown, and shawl, the others all went to the fairies' own ball. To the fairies' own ball. We're not going to be late. Oh, look at this. And they rode off in wagons, on turtles, on hares. They were packed piggybacked into butterfly chairs. Oh my goodness, look at that. Some of the fairy houses here today look a little bit like this, don't you think? Except I haven't seen a turtle yet.
No. Yeah.
They were towed there by swans. Oh, they were rowed there by fish. And one group of 5 got there fast on a wish. And those who had wings flew themselves to the hall, and they all came on time to the fairies' own ball. Oh, except that one fairy. Look how sad she is. Does this remind you of anybody else who couldn't go to a ball because she didn't have the right clothes?
Cinderella.
Uh-huh, I think so. She was bereft and forlorn, whose raggedy dress hung high on the thorn. She settled herself on a toadstool, and wept, while round and about her the busy ants swept. Do you see those little ants all around her? Mm-hmm. That shows you how tiny she is, because look how big the ants are. Do not weep, little fairy, but do as we do. Work makes matters better. You'll see this is true. Thank you, ants. So the ants are going to help her. Do you remember what little creatures helped Cinderella get ready for the ball?
Fairy godmother.
Yeah, fairy godmother and the mice. She got up and she sewed 3 petals together and used what was left for the softest shoe leather. She fastened the fringe of a fern for a shawl, and late, oh so late, she took off for the ball. Let's see what she looks like. I'm not sure which one she is in here.
Is she that one up there?
Or this one? I don't know. At the hall, what a clamor, a hue and a cry. What a fairy folk glamour beset ear and eye. There were fiddlers and fifers and pipers and all who were greeting the guests at the fairy's own ball. You can look and see if you see her.
Oh,
I'm
look,
not
there's
sure.
a giant.
There's a giant at the ball and animals.
Yeah.
You see them?
Mama
Gosh,
had
this-
the bottle.
Yeah. Here they are dancing. Tiptoe and heel toe, they dipped and they danced. They shook, shuffled, shimmied, they bowed and they pranced. They trotted and trembled, they waltzed, waddled, winged, they hopped and gavoted. They floated and flinged. There's a lot of funny words in this story.
Yeah.
Some of them I think are made up.
Me too.
Look at this picture.
Yeah, that one has a lot of.
There's a lot going on at that ball.
Yeah.
The man who drew these pictures is named Gary Lippincott. He is good at drawing, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that took me a long time.
I bet it did take him a long time. And just when the clock struck 1:45, and just when the king announced the dancing was done, there she is. Yes. That one long-lost fairy appeared at the gate. "Oh, please, sir," she wheezed, "sir, I'm sorry I'm late." "You're late," roared the king. And the dinner plate shook. "You're late," cried the queen, and she gave her the look. But the prince of the fairies came down from his throne. He held out his hand to that fairy alone. Oh, the prince is going to dance with the fairy. That's just like the other story we know. "Before you arrived, I hated this ball. There was no one I wanted to dance with at all. I told both my parents I wanted to go, but mother said never, and father said no. But then you arrived," he said, right in her ear, "and I want to start dancing because you are here." And in the year that soon followed, oh, there's a lot of words on this page. Let's see what. The two of them wed. That meant they got married. And the letters sent out to the fairies, all read. See if I can read this and show it at the same time. There we go. That's better. "Come one and come all, come great and come small, come winged and come wingless, bejeweled or ringless, come walking or riding, come gawking or gliding, come soaring or sliding, come all, to our own wedding ball." Yay!
That's a fun fairy book.
Isn't that a fun fairy book? So, you know, when you come to see these fairy houses here at the library, or at the Flutterby Thicket, you're going to want to go home and make your own fairy house, I bet. And you know how you can do it? Just sticks, pine cones, little stones, dried flowers, all sorts of things you find around on the ground in nature, and you can put them together, and you're going to get lots of good ideas by looking around at this place to make your own. Yeah, you're going to find all kinds of good ideas. So thanks for joining me today. Thanks, friends. Thanks, friends at home. We'll see you at the library.
Thank you.